Hey up guys, what's going on? This is Yorkieman here. Welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 career mode here with Crystal Palace. We're going to kick off today's episode, the end of season number 2 here against Wolves in this game. And hopefully we can get a decent result. I want a victory today, to be honest with you. We are pushing for European football. We'll find out today if we're going to get it or not. We're in shaky-ish form, of course. Being knocked out in the cup in the last match against Liverpool was devastating. Players to watch today, Ruben Neves, 10 assists. Leading the league in assists this season, Ruben Neves. We all know he's an absolute talent. He could cause us a few problems today. This will be our lineup to take on Wolves today. Guaita, ever present in net. Nathan Ferguson, Mark, Yorkieman, Anderson and Jetro Willems at the back. Elise, Matt Grimes, Zaha and Adam Meyer in the centre of the park. Eddie Nketiah and Jean-Philippe Mateta up top. This is coming very soon after a game, so we are a little bit tired. So a miniature amount of rotation, but I'm feeling very confident that we could do well. But this is a strong Wolves team and will not be made easy. Life is never made easy when you're taking Wolves on. They've got a very strong lineup. Pellegrini coming into that team next to Neves. We've got to watch out today for Pedro Neto and Adama Traore's runs. They could cause us a lot of problems. And Patrick Cutrone up top. Let's see how he gets on. He was always someone who I thought was going to be... He was going to do things. He's back in Italy this season. Let's see how he gets on today against us. Jean-Philippe Mateta there's. Found Wilfred Zaha and Eddie Nketiah. And Wilfred Zaha will force an early save from Rui Patricio. Let's have more of that, boys. Oh, this could be good. Jean-Philippe Mateta's touch was good. And surely he slots it home, but he doesn't. Rui Patricio with the save. That's a massive save. He's a great keeper. I'm a fan of him. Shocked he left. He scuffed that, hasn't he, Mateta, actually? Absolutely scuffed it. Give us the corner, though. And that great save. And we have scored a corner recently. And we'll score another with Jean-Philippe Mateta. There we go, boys. Happy days. Can't complain. We take the lead in the first 10 minutes here against Wolves. Oh, Mateta might be played in. He is played in. And Rui Patricio saves it, but he won't save the second. And that's a brace for Jean-Philippe Mateta. Wolves were just kind of climbing back into the match, to be honest with you. Jean-Philippe Mateta. That's exactly how we say that in French, by the way. Scores. He just manages to slot it under. Really unlucky, Patricio. Makes the initial save. And then he just manages to slot it under him. Brace for Mateta, though. Again, I just need to get the deal for him done and dusted. He's ever improving. And I think he's going to cost us a fortune. He's going to cost a lion's share of next season's budget. I don't see a way how we don't sign him, though. He's been so good for us. 10 goals this season. Williams now has found Elise. Elise's just got that burst of pace that you really don't expect from Eddie Nketiah coming in. He's going to head it over the bar. Elise's just getting better and better. The more and more we use him, this has definitely been a breakout year for him. I'm thinking about swapping Eze to being a centre mid, to be honest with you, because Elise could easily be our starting left winger, easily. Here comes Adama Traore now, though. Anderson's going to be forced up against him. And he didn't really do well enough. Adama's ball wasn't bad, but Ferguson really calm and cool there under pressure, which was exactly needed for him. And we can actually work the ball out here now. Eddie Nketiah. He's found Maher. Maher now will find Elise. And I've just mentioned about how impactful Elise can be. If the ball is good, the ball's not bad. Jean-Philippe Mateta will be getting his hat-trick in this first half. And Wolves, to be honest with you, haven't been bad. They've just been bad at the back. And they've not dealt with this man. They have not dealt with Mateta or Elise. Elise's had acres down the wing. Absolutely brilliant. I think Patricio maybe should come and collect that, though. I don't know if Bolly shouted for it, but Mateta gets in between the two and slots it home. 3-0 at half-time. Not what we expected, to be honest with you. We've been really good at home this season, but Wolves have been a bit weird. They've been a bit weird because they've not played badly, yet I find myself 3-0 up. It's just a crazy one, but I'm happy with it. Adam Meyer, again, just showing how good of a playmaker he's been for the team. He's really important to us. He really is. A few clubs sniffing around him in January. Let's hope we can keep him next season. Sub now for Wolves as well. Adama coming off, which is an interesting one. I think that's Podence coming on. Adama just not really got going today. Had that one crossover that weren't too bad. They've got a corner here, though. And it's not Bowen, but Kilman. He's tall and strong, but it's way over the bar. There comes Podence, and this is what I expected more of from Wolves. And we didn't get it, and Anderson's done brilliantly there, I think. Yes, he has. I didn't want another penalty. We had so many in the last episode. Oh, there's some space broken out here. Elise, can he do now? He's taken that really well. Elise's surely going to go it alone. Elise cuts inside, and Willy Bolly gets back. That's a goal-saving tackle potentially there from Bolly. There comes Wolves again now. Cutrone, that's not bad balling for Podence. And what a finish that is. That's so well hit. Wolves deserve it in the play of the second half. We've kind of taken it off. And they managed to get themselves a goal back. I think it'll be nothing but consolation, though. Semedo now. Can he do? He's going to have some options. Semedo's going it alone, is he? And he finds Catrone. I think there's enough bodies back there. We can't block it. We do in the end, and it'll be a corner for Wolves. Honestly, the pressure has just ramped up tenfold from them now. What they can do from this corner. They're going to go short to Neto. Neto's got great footwork, hasn't he? Collect that Guaita. Well, I wanted him to collect it. He didn't. Gabriel now against Jetro Willems, and Willems has done really well. Matt Grimes now will get that away to Meyer. Meyer now. We'll try and slot that into Eddie Nketiah, and we might be away if Eddie can get the run. He can. Great defending in the end from Johnny. Oh, sorry, Kilman. Oh, Willems now has found Elise. What can Elise do? We'll try and lift that one into Eddie Nketiah. Oh, he's pulled it wide. He was ever stretching, wasn't he? It's right at the end of the game, to be fair. That'll be the final whistle, and a great performance from that man. I don't know how we won that as easily as we did. Wolves dominated possession. Wolves had a lot of chances. I think we got a bit lucky in that one. They'll probably be very frustrated that they didn't do more with what they had. I think it's time to call up young Ollie Charlton, if I'm being honest with you. We'll just release a couple of players here. I'm scouting Northern Ireland at the moment, but 70 rated now, Charlton. He looks like he's going to be unbelievable. I think we'll start giving him game time as of next season. Of course, Jack Butland, we can move on then. And maybe he can get game time somewhere because he hasn't really had it for us. And we can use Ollie Chapman. Fulham are in a relegation battle, so we will play this game here against them. And it's not going to be an easy one because Fulham are trying to get out. They're going to be playing as hard as possible. It's not the world's worst Fulham squad either. This is going to be the Crystal Palace team that we put out there. Eddie Nketiah and Jean-Philippe Mateta up top again. Mitchell van Bergen back in the team. Rotated midfield with Shackleton and Grimes coming in. And you'll notice already, Yorkieman Anderson and Adebayo are both now 80 rated centre-backs. Our defence has just got stronger and stronger and stronger as the season's gone on. And Charlton will get his first start for the club. He's been called up and he's getting a start here today against Fulham at Craven Cottage. Could be a tough, rowdy atmosphere today at Craven Cottage. But there he is, the young goalkeeper walking out. Riedwald in front of him. And I'm intrigued to see how he gets on today. I think he's going to be put under some pressure by this Fulham side. They need to go out there and take the game to us. We're still pushing for Europe, of course. 8th in the table at the moment. But we're only 2 points off 6th. So you never know what's going to happen. Debut to remember. There he is. Age 16, Ollie Charlton. His only downside is that he's 5'11", but Pickford's not the world's tallest goalkeeper, is he? And he's up there, so I think Charlton's got the ability. Well, coming forward now. Fulham as expected. Tosin Adebayo will win that, though. Can we recycle it well? Eddie Nketiah. Can he do? He could do with a bit more help, really, couldn't he? He could do with a lot more help. We'll use that run from Jean-Philippe Mateta, and then I'll spot the run of Mike Grimes, and he's not really the one to take it in his stride and burst forward, is he, to be fair? They're struggling to break us down, and we might get a little bit of a run off here. Eze, what can he do? He needs a better run than that, and he is going to get a better run to Eddie Nketiah. That's brilliant. Eddie Nketiah now. What can he do? He's going to go for it. He's still got it. Oh, he finds the back of the net in the end, does Eddie Nketiah. I weren't sure we were going to score there. To be honest with you, the goalkeeper's got to take a good hard look in the mirror because I don't know what he was doing there in that situation. He made life far too easy for Eddie Nketiah to get the second shot off. And we will take the lead here in Craven Cottage. The away fans going absolutely mad. I don't know who's in net for them, but this is poor. If you look at it, I tried to dink it. It's the defender, really, isn't it? The defender blocks it when the goalkeeper could have probably just palmed that. And then it lands straight back to Eddie Nketiah. And that is some skill to be able to get it into that far corner. Eze. I'm going to find Jean-Philippe Mateta there. What can he do? That's lovely for Mateta! And he's done that so often. Honestly, we've got to sign him. There we go, 2-0. And I would say that this game's over. And Fulham's defence has probably been their biggest letdown all season. And it's letting them down again. What a ball roll. And then what a slotted finish. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Hopefully he's here to stay. The fans will be eager to see if we can sign him. 81 rated now. And there goes the back of the net bulging. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Eagerly waiting for that run from Jamie Shackleton. Jamie Shackleton now. He's going to play that one around. There he's found Van Bergen, who slots it home and makes it free. It's getting a little bit embarrassing right now for Fulham at Craven Cottage. They are not defending whatsoever. I don't know what their defence is doing. I've got to be honest with you. That was far too easy for Van Bergen. The ball from Jamie Shackleton was brilliant. They were all over the place, sloppy. And the goalkeeper shouldn't be getting beaten like that. Oh, that's a great ball over. And Guaita's not going to get to it. And Seri's going to score. Now, was he onside? I don't think he was. Oh, he was onside. I genuinely thought that was going to be rolled off then. Seri gets the goal. It would have been a free kick if it had been brought back for this tackle here from Tosin. That ball over is scintillating, and the young goalkeeper's conceded. Well, Eze coming forward, and Fulham might actually want the half-time whistle now. And Eze just couldn't find the ball. Woba doing well, and that will lead to half-time. We have the lead, but 4 goals in that first half here at Craven Cottage. What a goal Seri's was. What a ball over. Eddie Nketiah is having a great game. Fantastic. So is Jean-Philippe Mateta, of course. Bobby Reid now coming forward for Fulham. The thing is if they get one back, Anderson's going to give away a free kick, surely. If they get one back, they're in a pretty decent position here. I'm not going to lie. This isn't a bad free kick position. I don't know if Avancic is good, so Johansson's going to end up on it. No, he is. Oh, Charlton. Charlton. He's having an absolute debut to forget. Johansson scores there, and I don't know. The keeper's got to be to blame for this. One, he's got to have a better... Oh, he's poor. What's he doing? He's diving back into the net. To be honest with you, he should be catching this. It's not a good free kick. It's just horrendous goalkeeping. I feel for the youngster. He's going to have to do better than that. Eze there finds Jean-Philippe Mateta now. And we need to come up with some offense because we haven't had any yet. The ball in again from Eddie Nketiah. We've just been really sloppy this second half. It's like a different team's come out. The same as the Wolves game, really. We went to sleep in that match. It feels the same in this one. And the momentum is certainly on Fulham's side at the moment. They cut over Reid now. Tete. It's a great ball into Nemecha. Tosin doesn't do well enough. Decod over Reid. Nemecha. He's still got it. He's going to play that one wide to Tete and back into Nemecha, and surely free just like that. And Fulham absolutely deserve that. Absolutely deserve it. I mean, the goalkeeper again, he's not showing himself in a great light. He'll have better days. But I mean, we just can't let Nemecha have that space. Defensively, we've fallen apart this second half. Jean-Philippe Mateta now. Can he do? He needs a bit of help, doesn't he? He's going to try and get that over to Grimes. And Grimes is going to try and slide that into Mateta, and he can't. Woba is there. And what's crazy is what a poor defensive effort we saw from Fulham in the first half. The second half, defensively, they've been absolutely brilliant. And we've been shocking. And another great ball over now. Tavernier is going to try and catch him. He will catch him, but he won't do anything with it. Seri. Oh, well in Tavernier. That's better. And for the first time, we might actually break away here. Eddie Nketiah now out to Van Bergen. What can Van Bergen do now? The ball to Mateta's not bad. Van Bergen needs to get in a better position. Van Bergen, surely. Oh, he's saved by Bettinelli. Maybe he should have tried to take a touch. Eddie Nketiah now. Plenty of space. Matt Grimes. Going to go out wide to Van Bergen, who is injured. But Van Bergen could win the game for us. Van Bergen is probably going to win the game for Palace. And it's heartbreak for Fulham, who fought back with 3 goals and got back into the game. But injured Van Bergen is going to give us the lead. They poured everything forward, did Fulham. I feel for him a little bit. They got right back into this with some good football, some good goals. This has been a poor second half for us. But luckily, we have the lead now, and we just need to see this out. Eddie Nketiah now might find Jean-Philippe Mateta just to finish this one off and really rub some salt in the wounds, and he does. They've just played. They've put too many bodies forward. And it's just made life easier for us on the counter. And we've got some great counter-attacking players, and Mateta just doesn't miss. He just does not miss with ease. Well, what a scoreline that is. 5-3. And you've got to feel for Fulham because they poured everything into it to get the win, and they needed a win to stay up. They're relegated now, and we are still pushing for Europe. 5-3 the final score. That was a crazy game of football. I thought we were done when it went 3-3. I thought they were the favourites to come on and win it. And they didn't. We managed to just get the goals that was needed in the end. It's annoying because we've had such a good season, but I feel like it was always coming. It was always going to happen. Wilfried Zaha wants to leave the club. He has submitted a transfer request. So in the summer, Wilfried Zaha will be leaving us. And we're going to kind of have to accept a lower bid than what we would want to. But the Ivorian wants to leave the club, and we will let him. Not too bad news on the injury front either. He will be back for the final game of the season, Mitchell Van Bergen. And do you know what? Because Zaha's leaving, I might play him, but it'd be nice for Zaha to get his final game at the club as well, to be fair. Going into this final game now against Leicester, unfortunately for us, there is no chance of European football, but we can still stay in 8th. And finishing 8th this season wouldn't be too bad. I think we've improved a lot, to be honest with you. For me personally, I'm really happy with where the squad is. Leicester are 3rd in the league and secured 3rd in the league. They have Champions League football. They've finally done it. Man City as well, after having such a poor year, pushing themselves up the table. But I think we've just about got enough in us to do well. Now, if one of them does win the Europa League and gets Champions League football as well, then we would actually get Europe in 8th place. That's how it works. So, who knows? Oh, well, instantly, transfer offer for Wilfred Zaha. And it's come from Manchester United, so it's actually a reasonable one. I am going to negotiate it and try and get some more money out of it, though. But it is 32.2 million to start with. Let's see what we can do here, money-wise. Let's see if I can push them to 40 would be nice, to be fair. I think that's acceptable for Wilf. I think he's definitely worth 40. Oh, they're being very tight here. I'm going to at least go up to 36.6. Let's see if they'll do that. We're not going up strides here, Mr. Representative of Manchester United. You're being a bit of a mean man. We're going to go up by 2. Surely they accept this. Wow. Manchester United, not very easy to deal with, but I'm not going to be rushed to sell him to you if you're not going to pay the right fee we want. Maybe it's because he wants to leave. They weren't willing to negotiate, but Wilfred Zaha will stay here. I'm sure we'll have plenty of suitors in the summer for him anyway. And since he's having a massive paddy with me and with himself, Wilfred Zaha is not starting today. It's going to be Van Bergen. He's the future at right wing. We are going to have to sign another one, of course, but he's the future there, so he starts today. It's a great team for Leicester. This is not going to be easy. They've got a great back line. We looked very shaky in patches in that Fulham game. Hopefully, we can get a decent result. I want to finish 8th place because there is potential that we get European football there, and that'd be huge for the club and huge for the finances and who we could attract to the club as well. Here we go then. Final game of season number 2. We're flying through these. Of course, we've got, what, about 3 weeks? 3.5 weeks now until FIFA 2022. So we need to fly through them, really, don't we? I'd like to get 2 seasons done in those 3 weeks. And I'm not sure if we will, but we're going to try our best. I think we will get them done, to be honest with you. At the pace we're going, there's a big focus on it. Those boys up top today, massive. Batshuayi back in the team. Nketiah has been great for us, and he's a great 3rd option as well. This has been a fantastic season for Leicester as well. I'm not sure I want this to be as crazy as the last game we played. I certainly still want to win. I don't want to drop points either. At home, final game of the season. Gives you a good opportunity. Leicester not really have anything to play for either, to be honest with you. They're safely in. Oh, Mitchell Van Bergen. Oh, too much on that from Riedveld. Not too much to play for Leicester, though, if we're being honest. Apart from the fact that Brendan will want them to have a good performance here against an 8th place Crystal Palace. Will we be 8th at the end of the match? Well in, tossing. Masimovic is going to play a great ball forward here to Correa. Couldn't really get anything on it, though, could he? I'm sure he's had a great season for Leicester, but he won't want to remember that header. It was poor. There goes Maddison. Beautiful ball over to Justin. Justin do now. He can't do anything. Tavernier is brilliant. The ball away, though, wasn't good enough. Van Bergen needs to drop a little bit deeper, I think, there. Riedveld wins it. It's a foul. In a good position, actually, when they've got Maddison on the pitch. Oh, Masimovic takes it quickly, which I don't particularly think was the right decision. Guaita will save it. Oh, Batshuayi's done brilliantly there to find Van Bergen. He was great in the last match. Van Bergen! Oh, Schmeichel's a different opponent in net, though, to Bettinelli. And that's the best opportunity we've crafted in what has been a bit of a stalemate. Half-time whistle goes, and like I say, stalemate really is an absolute stalemate at the moment between 2 pretty decent footballing sides. Neither of us really been able to craft anything or create anything going forward. Correa's been non-existent. And apart from that Van Bergen opportunity, haven't really got going. Batshuayi or Mateta haven't got going. Mitchell now. Oh, he spotted Jean-Philippe Mateta. What a pass that is! And Mateta makes it 1-0 Crystal Palace. And I said they hadn't done anything, and that's the first opportunity that man's had today, and he scores it. We have to sign Mateta. Oh my God, we have to sign him. We will not finish as well off. Well seen by Mitchell as well. The ball from Mitchell was beautiful. But we will not finish anywhere close to this position without signing Mateta next year. We genuinely won't. His finishing is fantastic. We've found a breakthrough. And now it's up to Leicester to reply. They've had a few moments there in the first half, but not too much. We've kept them relatively quiet. And I'd like a little bit of a better defensive performance. Let's be honest, lads. It's not been great defensively so far this episode. Conceded 6 goals. Have we conceded 6? No, we haven't. We conceded 5. Let's not make it 6. Oh, Mateta's done brilliantly there. How's Batshuayi not offside? He isn't, and surely he scores, and he does. And just like that, Leicester have fallen apart. I don't know what's happened to them. That back line that has been so good and so strong the entirety of this match has just fallen apart. And Michy Batshuayi gets a goal as well. The pass from Mateta was brilliant. He pulls 2 defenders out of play. I thought Batshuayi was offside. I think he's being played on by Justin, and he doesn't miss them. Well, Leicester coming forward now. Maddison. That's just great from Anderson. And there might actually be a breakaway here. Jean-Philippe Mateta, this second half, has just decided to turn up. He really has just decided to turn up. And Mayer's going to play the ball in with him there. And that in-between play was fantastic. And Mayer will play it back across towards Mateta, who is on a hat-trick. Oh, he's not on a hat-trick. That's why he got the second goal. But Mateta's just switched it on the second half. Nothing from him the first half. And you could see how subdued we were. This second half, everything's going through him. We're going to see a Leicester substitution now, which does not surprise me. They're going to bring on George Hurst. No idea who that is, but they're bringing him on. Ball out wide here to Castagna. Oh, he whips it back across. It's not bad play, and just like that, Guaita saves it. Correa's just having a bad day at the office, isn't he? That's the most open he'll probably find himself all match. And that is the difference, isn't it, really, between Guaita and, unfortunately, the young lad Charlton. Guaita makes those saves. A short corner routine here. Let's see what they could do. Trying to get Maddison and Correa on the ball, I imagine, as much as humanly possible, but it's not worked for them. They've ended up moving the ball backwards. Well, although we've fallen out, I will not begrudge the Palace fans saying goodbye to Wilfried Zaha. We're also going to bring on Chet Kiate as well, so we can say goodbye to him. He will get a late opportunity to get on the pitch, and of course, Jamie Shackleton coming on. Always a burst of pace, an injection of stamina in the centre of the park when you bring him on the pitch. That is a beautiful ball to Batshuayi. And if Batshuayi's smart, he might play it into Mateta. Well defended by Fofana. Play here, Maddison. Hurst is going to find himself on it. Adebayo was trying to get there. That is not far off from Augusto. Guaita must have definitely been perfectly sure that this was going wide, because he doesn't really move for it. Oh, that's not far off. Now, Jamie Shackleton here. He's very good at running with the football. Jamie Shackleton now. Batshuayi, is it well timed enough? I think it is. Michy Batshuayi. Oh, he's pulled it wide. That should have been a 3-0 victory. Well, this should be a 3-0 victory. He's tried to curl it top bins. Completely got it wrong. There we go, lads. The end of season number 2 here with a victory against Leicester. At home as well. Our home form's been great this year. Away form, not so great, but home form has been fantastic. Batshuayi and Mateta with the goals today, and they've been the 2 guys this season that have really carried the team for goals. And you'd expect it. There are 2 superstar strikers up top. We need to make sure we bring back Jean-Philippe Mateta. But there we go, lads. The final game of season number 2. We will finish 8th in the table as well, and I'm happy with that. I think that's a good season for us. We won 20 games this year. That's not to be sniffed at. And we were only 2 points off Spurs in 7th. I mean, trying to break into that top 7, there's some unbelievable teams there, so it's not easy. We were the best of the rest. The teams going down will be Reading, West Brom and Fulham. Unfortunately, we did relegate Fulham, but, you know, it was kind of expected. Newcastle and Leeds United staying up. Newcastle only just. West Ham down there as well. Watford, freshly promoted Watford, still up 13th in the league. What a season they've had. I think it'll be interesting to see what happens next year, though. Aston Villa have a ridiculously good squad. Let's see what's going on in Europe, though, because I think 8th can be European football. We've got another offer here for Wilfried Zaha, and we are going to negotiate it again. This time it's Barcelona. I'm not going to try and negotiate too much. We're going to try and get 34. If we can't get 34, we'll accept the 32, because he wants to leave and he's making the squad extremely unhappy. Let's say 34. It's only 2 million more. They're just not willing to pay it. It's fine. We'll accept it. Wilfried Zaha is going to be going to Barcelona, which I'm sure he's absolutely over the moon about. And it'll kind of help us a little bit because he'll stop upsetting the rest of the dressing room. And it's 32 million that we'll have in the bank for next season. Fortunately for us, Man United did not win it. They did not win the Europa League. But it doesn't really matter. We won't have Europe next season. And to be fair, I don't think we've got the squad with it. Losing Wilfried Zaha, I don't think we've got the squad for it. So what we're going to do is I will skip now to the start of next season, and we'll see the budget. But first of all, we're going to do the player review. Let's look at the players. Do it by stats as well. Jack Butland with just 5 appearances. Guaita with 43. He's 35 though, so he's starting to go down a little bit. I need Charlton to improve extremely quickly if he wants to be our number 1, because Guaita has been fantastic, but I think we've got one more season in him potentially. I mean, at 35, he shouldn't even be going down, but it's FIFA, isn't it? Jetro Willems with 24 games, he's gone up with 1 rating. Boateng out on loan has gone up 4, so potentially could be someone we use. Hanneman we haven't touched. Devine now is trained to be a left back and might even see some football next season. Mitchell got a lot more football this year, going up 375 rated now with 30 appearances this year. Mark managed to go up 2 with his 20 appearances. Adebayo going up 3 to 80 rated, 31 appearances. Chet Kouyaté, of course, we are saying goodbye to him, but I hope him the best in the future. He's been great for us at the club. Joachim Andersen going up 2 as well to 80 rated. He is the biggest signing so far, and he has been a rock at the back. I nearly said brick, and I don't know why. Been a rock at the back. Nathan Ferguson going up 4 this season. 4 this season. Honestly, he's had a great year. Alternating between him and Tavernier has been brilliant. He can also play left back as well. Always handy to have that. Francis, of course, out on loan has gone up 12. Oh my God, boys. Dexter I've never ever seen that before. Has anyone ever seen that before? Dexter Francis out on loan has gone up plus 12. Is this normal? Wow, he could be a superstar for us. He's 17. Plus 12 for Dexter Francis. Tavernier goes up 1, 36 appearances, 7 goals this year. He really started to get into the goals, which was nice to see. Reedveld with 34 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. He's gone up 1. Matt Grimes has gone up 1. Finally, a full season with that injury, which is nice. 4 goals and 6 assists for him. Elise had his breakout year, in my opinion, going up 2. Still 20. Still got so much time. 5 goals and 7 assists. Eze with 3 goals, 13 assists. Playing 38 games this season. The fact that he can play in the centre of the park is probably going to end up leading us to playing him then more often, because I think we can't hold Elise back. Kirby's leaving the club on a free. I mean, he has gone up too. He'd be a decent pickup if he was in the Championship or League One. Now he'd be a great pickup. Mayer there has gone up 1, but great season for him. 5 assists, 4 goals. Shackleton, 5 assists, 4 goals. Bit of a breakout year for Jamie Shackleton as well. 3, he's gone up, and he got 29 appearances. Really big for him to get that. Perrick has gone up 4. He's out on loan, so there's still potential for him at the age of 20. Mitchell van Bergen went up 1, 6 goals and 4 assists. Definitely a much better season for him there. We've got Dexter Bourne out on loan, and he has not seen anywhere near the kind of growth. But he's still gone up 2 to 66. He's definitely got a part to play in the future. Wilfred Zaha, who's leaving the club, had a great season with 3 goals, 5 assists, playing 30 games. He's just a very good creative player to get us into good positions. Now we're into the strikers. I feel like that's where we've excelled this year. Michy Batshuayi went up 1, but 20 goals this season with 5 assists, our top goal scorer, and boy was he good. I'm so happy we signed him. He's been fantastic for us, but we need to make this man a permanent signing. 81 rated now at 24 years of age. Jean-Philippe Mateta with 16 goals, 4 assists. Having those 2 up top is just so key. And then when you've got such a great young player waiting in the wings as well, 23-year-old Eddie Nketiah went up 2 this season. 9 goals, 4 assists. 9 goals, 6 assists. Is probably the best season he's had in the Premiership by far, and I'm really happy for him. But that's been the squad, lads. We are going to sim now and see how much money we're going to have to play with, so you guys can start suggesting players. We are probably going to have to spend 30+ million on picking up Jean-Philippe Mateta, but I think we should all agree he needs to be signed. Here we go then, the moment of truth. For the new season, how much money are they giving us? I'm hoping, Romario Barros at Burnley, I'm hoping it's a decent amount of money. Okay, 70.94 million. Now, I do believe that's with the Wilfred Zaha deal, I think. We'll double check. I just want to see if that's with the Zaha deal or if we need to go forward one day to see true reflection of how much cash we'll have. Let's just go forward one day. So Zaha leaves and we'll see where we're at. So no, that did not include the Wilfred Zaha money. We've got roughly about 100 million to spend to get this squad to a stage where we can be playing in Europe. So that is going to be the budget. I'm going to change it just a little bit. I'm going to say we've probably got more like 90 million. And that's going to be the budget. Now, of course, we're not just going to go and spend all that. That's not what we do here at Crystal Palace. We're trying to be as realistic as possibly we can be, considering where we're at. But we do need to make some signings to just push us just a little bit now so that we can get Europe. We're very happy. I think we're in for a big summer window because Of course, last season's wasn't overly over the top because we already knew what players we were going to sign. But anyway, boys, that's going to be it. That's the end of this season. Thank you very much for watching so far. I appreciate your support. If you have got here, then hit the like button. Honestly, it really helps the videos do better and more people see these. I appreciate the support and the feedback that you keep giving on the videos as well. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you for the start of season number 3, where we look to sign Jean-Philippe Mateta is a necessity from day 1 of this window.